We all are aware of the devastation caused by Storm Desmond in 2015, and we're still seeing flood events that are affecting lots of people since then. So many properties and communities have been affected, but there are lots of things that we can do to help those communities and properties be more resilient to flooding and the impacts of flooding. The Rebuilding Together project is funded by the Big Lottery, and it allows ourselves, Cumbria Action for Sustainability, with our partners ACT and Cumbria CVS, to support communities and homeowners and third sector organisations to become more resilient to floods, to extreme weather and to all emergencies that might hit them. CAfS work is focusing on the property resilience and also making buildings more energy efficient. We've talked to loads of people during our advice drop-in sessions on how to make their properties more resilient and warmer, more energy efficient. And we're also doing home energy audits, which is providing people with a detailed report on how they can improve their property, reduce their energy use and make them more weather resilient. The key impact that we're looking at is not just flooding, but wind-driven rain and the extreme weather events that we keep getting around here. We've provided very detailed support with home visits to over 20 properties now just in this last year, but we've reached an awful lot more using our flood guide to retrofitting properties for flood resilience, and our plan for the next coming few months is to develop this into an online guide that people can use at home to find out what measures they could use to make their property more weather resilient. We've done a whole range of training right the way through, from professional training, where we've had a whole day of people looking at how they use buildings for architects, surveyors and homeowners, and site visits to flooded properties. We've also run some training in applying lime. We subsidised a full day training session with Eden Hotline near Kirby Stephen to help professionals and homeowners in the benefits of using lime and the sorts of products that you can use, and also insulating lime products. And we're hoping we'll be able to run some more of those. We've also run some shorter workshops and training sessions at various conferences and events, including our Green Build Festival, where we can just talk to people and find out what their issues are and what we might be able to help them with. One of the things that sticks in people's minds after flooding are the numbers of skips of rubbish that's left outside people's houses and the amount of materials that are stripped out of people's houses. So we commissioned Urbed to carry out some research into the environmental cost of the way the industry responds to flooding, and why the industry response to strip out everything is possibly not always necessary, and certain products can simply dry out if you put a bit of thought in beforehand as to how you might deal with your property after a flood. Our research report is available on our website. One of the ways that communities have responded to the flooding is not just by wanting to do some kind of flood resilience, but also wanting to do something that will combat the effects of climate change and reduce climate change where possible. So we've been helping communities that want to come together to look at a large-scale project that addresses the impacts of climate change. So we've supported the hydro project at Killington. We're looking at a number of other community hydropower projects around the county. We've helped community gardens. We've provided some support for people looking at their community buildings and wanting to make them more energy efficient and a better centre for the community. So we've done a lot. It's been a very busy first year of the project, and it's going to be just as busy next year. We've got lots of plans in place. We're going to develop our guide into an online tool. We're going to be videoing a refurbishment of a property that was flooded, providing people with little snippets of advice on how to do that. We'll be carrying on our audits for homes around the county, and also helping more communities to put into place climate change projects. If you'd like some advice for your home or within your community on how to be more weather resilient, then do go to our website and you can download all the information there. Ring our office or email us.